Once you turn 80, one of the most noticeable changes in your body is the slowing down of metabolism. This is not just about burning fewer calories, it is a combination of physiological shifts that happen with age, and understanding them can make a significant difference in how you feel and maintain your health. Your metabolism is essentially the rate at which your body converts food into energy. As we age, the number of calories our bodies burn at rest decreases. This is partly due to the natural decline in muscle mass, which is one of the most metabolically active tissues in the body. When muscles decrease, your body requires fewer calories, and if your eating habits remain the same as they were at 50 or 60, it's easy to gain weight, especially around the abdomen. This increase in fat is not only a cosmetic concern, but also carries health risks, including higher chances of cardiovascular issues, diabetes, and inflammation. Muscle loss, also known as sarcopenia, becomes more pronounced after 80 if proactive steps are not taken. Even if you have always been active, age inevitably reduces muscle strength and endurance. The good news is that your body still responds to exercise, even in your 80s. Resistance training, light weightlifting, or even simple body weight exercises like squats and push-ups can help maintain muscle mass and strength. Incorporating these into your daily routine, even in short sessions, can dramatically improve your mobility, balance, and overall independence. Maintaining muscle is also vital for metabolism because muscles are like mini engines in your body, constantly burning energy. The more muscle you have, the more efficiently your body can manage calories, blood sugar, and fat. Diet also plays a critical role at this stage of life. It is no longer just about eating the right amount of calories, but also about the quality of those calories. Protein becomes incredibly important because it provides the building blocks for maintaining and repairing muscle tissue. Sources like lean meats, eggs, fish, dairy, legumes, and nuts should be included in every meal. Older adults often struggle with appetite changes, difficulty chewing, or digestion issues, but focusing on nutrient-dense foods rather than processed or sugary items ensures your body receives what it needs without excessive calories that can turn into fat. Fruits and vegetables provide antioxidants, fiber, and essential vitamins that support metabolism, reduce inflammation, and protect against chronic diseases. Whole grains and healthy fats, like those from olive oil, avocado, or fatty fish, contribute to sustained energy and heart health. Another factor to consider is hydration. As we age, the sensation of thirst diminishes, and many older adults do not drink enough water. Even mild dehydration can slow metabolism, cause fatigue, and negatively affect organ function. Drinking water consistently throughout the day, along with herbal teas or low-sugar fluids, is an easy yet powerful way to support your energy levels and metabolic efficiency. Additionally, small lifestyle adjustments, such as standing or walking briefly after meals, taking the stairs, or performing gentle stretches, can stimulate your metabolism and improve circulation. Hormonal changes also play a part. Levels of growth hormone, testosterone, and estrogen decline with age, all of which influence muscle mass, fat distribution, and metabolic rate. While some hormonal shifts are natural, lifestyle interventions like exercise, nutrition, and adequate sleep can help mitigate their impact. Poor sleep, in particular, can further slow metabolism and increase cravings for unhealthy foods, creating a cycle that affects weight, energy, and overall health. Prioritizing restful sleep, along with a consistent daily routine, contributes to metabolic health, mental clarity, and emotional well-being. Even though these changes are inevitable, the key takeaway is that turning 80 does not mean you must accept weakness, weight gain, or low energy as a given. With awareness, consistent habits, and small but deliberate actions, your metabolism can function efficiently, your muscles can remain strong, and your body can continue to perform at a high level. Nutrition, movement, hydration, and sleep together form the foundation of healthy aging. By taking control of these areas, you not only support your metabolism, but also enhance your quality of life, independence, and longevity. Understanding and respecting your body's new rhythm is empowering. It allows you to age with strength, energy, and confidence rather than feeling defeated by the natural changes that come with reaching 80. The body may slow down, but your ability to take charge of your health and maintain vitality remains very much in your hands. As you reach 80, one of the most critical changes that quietly unfolds is in your bones and joints. Bone density naturally declines with age, and this can lead to conditions like osteoporosis, making bones more fragile and prone to fractures. The joints, too, are affected. Cartilage thins, synovial fluid decreases, and stiffness can become a daily challenge. These changes are a normal part of aging, yet they can significantly impact your mobility, independence, and overall quality of life if not addressed proactively. Understanding what happens and how to protect your skeletal health is essential for thriving after 80. Bones are living tissue, constantly being broken down and rebuilt. In youth, this process favors building strong, dense bones, but after 50, and more so after 80, the balance shifts toward breakdown. Hormonal changes, especially lower levels of estrogen in women and testosterone in men, accelerate bone loss. Calcium and vitamin D, which are essential for maintaining bone structure, become even more crucial in your diet. Dairy products, leafy greens, fortified foods, and safe sun exposure for vitamin D synthesis help provide the raw materials your body needs to keep bones strong. Supplements may be necessary for some, but it is always best to check with a healthcare provider to tailor them to your individual needs. The joints, the flexible connections between bones, also experience wear and tear over decades. Cartilage, which cushions joints, loses elasticity and begins to thin. The fluid that lubricates joints diminishes, leading to stiffness, discomfort, and sometimes pain. Weight-bearing activities like walking, light resistance training, yoga, or Tai Chi are essential to maintain joint flexibility, strengthen the muscles that support joints, and improve balance. Gentle stretching helps prevent contractures and preserves mobility, while proper footwear and posture reduce unnecessary stress on knees, hips, and the spine. Even everyday habits matter for bone and joint health. Small adjustments, like avoiding high-impact activities that increase fracture risk or using supportive devices when necessary, make a significant difference. Maintaining a healthy weight reduces stress on the joints and decreases the risk of osteoarthritis progression. Simple home modifications such as grab bars, adequate lighting, and non-slip mats help prevent falls, which are a major risk for fractures in older adults. Regular bone density scans and checkups allow early detection of weakening bones, enabling timely interventions before serious injuries occur. Nutrition also plays a crucial role beyond calcium and vitamin D. Magnesium, potassium, and vitamin K, found in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, support bone structure. Omega-3 fatty acids from fish, nuts, and seeds reduce inflammation in the joints, alleviating stiffness and discomfort. Hydration keeps the cartilage supple, while antioxidants combat oxidative stress that contributes to bone and joint degeneration. Even at 80, your body can respond to these dietary and lifestyle interventions, slowing down deterioration and maintaining function. Beyond the physical aspects, joint and bone health affects your emotional and social well-being. Pain and reduced mobility can lead to isolation, frustration, and decreased confidence. Staying active and maintaining mobility allows you to continue engaging in social activities, hobbies, and family interactions, which in turn supports mental health and resilience. This is why a holistic approach, combining nutrition, movement, preventive care, and social engagement, is vital. It is important to recognize that while aging brings inevitable changes, proactive steps can dramatically influence how you experience them. Maintaining bone density and joint flexibility is not just about preventing fractures. It's about preserving your independence, energy, and the ability to enjoy life fully. Even small, consistent habits like daily walking, stretching, balanced nutrition, and regular checkups accumulate over time, creating a strong foundation for healthy aging. Ultimately, reaching 80 does not mean resigning yourself to fragile bones or stiff joints. With awareness, care, and consistent effort, you can support your skeletal system, move freely, and maintain the quality of life you deserve. Aging may change your body, but it does not have to diminish your vitality or your joy in life. As you reach 80, one of the changes that many people notice is in their memory and cognitive abilities. It's normal to experience slower thinking, occasional forgetfulness, or difficulty recalling certain details. While this can be concerning, it is a natural part of the aging process. The brain, like every organ in the body, undergoes structural and chemical changes over time. Neurons may communicate more slowly, the production of neurotransmitters declines, and blood flow to certain regions of the brain can decrease. All of this can contribute to slower processing speed and minor lapses in memory. However, it's important to recognize that these changes do not mean your mind cannot remain active, sharp, or creative. In fact, many people in their 80s continue to learn, adapt, and thrive mentally when they support their cognitive health proactively. One of the most effective ways to maintain brain health is through mental stimulation. Engaging in challenging cognitive activities keeps neural pathways active and encourages the formation of new connections. Simple daily practices such as reading, writing, solving puzzles, playing memory games, or learning a new skill can strengthen cognitive function. Even social interaction serves as mental exercise, as conversations, storytelling, and shared experiences require attention, recall, and problem-solving skills. Lifelong learning, whether through courses, online tutorials, or hobbies, provides constant stimulation that can slow cognitive decline. Physical health is closely tied to mental function. Conditions such as high blood pressure, diabetes, or cardiovascular disease, which become more common with age, can affect blood flow to the brain and increase the risk of cognitive decline. Regular physical activity, even gentle exercises like walking, swimming, or yoga, improve circulation, oxygen delivery, and nutrient transport to the brain. Exercise also stimulates the release of beneficial chemicals like brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, which support neuron growth and survival. Maintaining a healthy weight, monitoring blood sugar, and managing cholesterol contribute not only to heart health, but also to sharper thinking and memory preservation. Nutrition is another pillar of cognitive wellness. Diets rich in antioxidants, healthy fats, and vitamins can protect brain cells from damage. Foods like leafy greens, berries, nuts, seeds, olive oil, and fatty fish provide nutrients that reduce inflammation and oxidative stress, both of which are linked to cognitive decline. Staying hydrated is equally important, as even mild dehydration can affect concentration, alertness, and short-term memory. Regular meals that combine protein, complex carbohydrates, and healthy fats help maintain steady energy levels for the brain throughout the day. Sleep quality also plays a crucial role in memory and mental clarity. Older adults often experience changes in sleep patterns, such as waking frequently during the night or taking longer to fall asleep. Adequate restorative sleep allows the brain to consolidate memories, process information, and clear toxins. Establishing a consistent sleep schedule, creating a relaxing bedtime routine, and managing factors like caffeine intake or screen exposure can improve sleep quality and, in turn, support cognitive health. Stress management and emotional well-being are equally vital. Chronic stress increases cortisol, a hormone that can negatively impact memory and the hippocampus, the brain region responsible for learning and memory. Practices like meditation, deep breathing, prayer, or mindfulness can reduce stress, enhance focus, and promote mental resilience. Social engagement, meaningful activities, and a sense of purpose also help protect cognitive function by keeping the mind active and emotionally balanced. It is also essential to recognize early warning signs of more serious cognitive issues, such as frequent confusion, disorientation, or difficulty performing familiar tasks. Early detection allows for timely medical evaluation, lifestyle adjustments, and interventions that can slow progression and improve quality of life. Regular checkups, brain health assessments, and monitoring changes in memory or thinking patterns should be part of a proactive approach to aging. Reaching 80 does not mean resigning yourself to inevitable mental decline. With consistent attention to mental stimulation, physical activity, nutrition, sleep, and emotional health, your mind can remain agile, alert, and engaged. Aging may bring natural changes, but it also provides the opportunity to cultivate wisdom, deepen learning, and enjoy life with a clear and resilient mind. Maintaining cognitive health allows you to continue making decisions, enjoying relationships, and engaging fully with the world around you. By nurturing your brain, you are investing in independence, vitality, and the ability to continue living life to its fullest. Once you reach 80, changes in your senses, particularly vision, hearing, and taste, become more noticeable, and they can impact your daily life in ways you might not immediately recognize. These sensory shifts are a natural part of aging, and while they may feel frustrating, understanding them and taking proactive steps can preserve your quality of life and safety. Vision changes are one of the most common concerns. The lens in your eye becomes less flexible, making it harder to focus on close objects, which is why reading glasses often become necessary. The retina and macula may also deteriorate slowly over time, potentially causing blurred vision or difficulty distinguishing colors, particularly shades of blue and green. Regular eye exams are crucial, as conditions like cataracts, glaucoma, or age-related macular degeneration become more common with age and can be treated if caught early. Adequate lighting in your home, wearing sunglasses to protect against ultraviolet rays, and keeping your prescription up to date are simple yet effective strategies for preserving vision. Hearing loss is another challenge that many people face after 80. The delicate structures of the inner ear, including the hair cells that transmit sound signals to the brain, naturally decline over time. High-frequency sounds often become difficult to hear first, and speech in noisy environments may become harder to understand. Hearing aids can dramatically improve communication and prevent social isolation, which often accompanies untreated hearing loss. Protecting your ears from loud noises, keeping up with regular hearing assessments, and making small adjustments such as using subtitles or reducing background noise can maintain your auditory health and allow you to continue engaging fully with family, friends, and your community. Taste and smell are closely linked and also tend to decline with age. This can affect appetite, nutrition, and enjoyment of food. Foods may taste blander, leading some older adults to rely on salt, sugar, or processed foods to make meals more appealing, which can have negative effects on heart health, blood pressure, and blood sugar. Incorporating herbs, spices, and a variety of textures can enhance flavor naturally without relying on unhealthy additives. Maintaining a varied, nutrient-rich diet supports overall health while ensuring that you still find pleasure in eating. Adequate hydration also helps preserve taste perception and supports digestive and metabolic functions. Sensory changes not only affect comfort and nutrition but also influence safety and independence. Reduced vision or hearing can increase the risk of falls, accidents, or miscommunications, making it essential to adapt your environment. Installing bright, even lighting, using contrasting colors for stairs or edges, and minimizing clutter can prevent trips and falls. Similarly, hearing aids, alert systems, or regular checks on household alarms and smoke detectors ensure that you remain aware of your surroundings. Even small adjustments like talking face-to-face, reducing background noise, or using tactile cues can make daily life safer and more enjoyable. Beyond practical considerations, these sensory changes have emotional and social implications. Difficulty seeing or hearing can lead to frustration, withdrawal, or a sense of isolation. Staying engaged with social activities, group exercises, music, or hobbies that stimulate the senses helps maintain mental sharpness and emotional balance. Participating in shared meals, community events, or creative activities like painting, cooking, or gardening also strengthens social bonds and supports a sense of purpose. Sensory health is deeply connected to overall well-being, and nurturing it helps you stay active, connected, and confident. Even at 80, the brain and body are adaptable. Simple interventions, awareness, and consistency in care can significantly slow the impact of sensory decline. Vision therapy, hearing support, balanced nutrition, hydration, safe home adjustments, and ongoing social engagement all work together to preserve function and enjoyment in daily life. By paying attention to these senses, you not only protect your physical health, but also enhance your mental and emotional resilience. Aging may naturally bring some changes to vision, hearing, and taste, but it does not mean you have to lose connection with the world around you. With mindfulness, preventive care, and supportive strategies, you can continue to experience life fully, appreciate its flavors, sounds, and sights, and maintain independence and confidence. Sensory health is more than a physical matter. It is a cornerstone of your overall vitality and quality of life as you move through your 80s. By the time you reach 80, another major change that takes place in your body is the slowing and weakening of your immune system. This is a natural part of aging, known as immunosenescence, and it affects how your body responds to infections, illnesses, and even injuries. While younger adults often recover quickly from a cold or a minor injury, after 80, recovery can take longer, and the risk of complications increases. This doesn't mean your body can't fight infections, but it does mean that extra attention is needed to support your immune health. Understanding how to strengthen your immunity and protect yourself becomes an essential part of living well and maintaining independence in your 80s. The immune system is a complex network of cells, tissues, and organs that work together to identify and fight off harmful invaders, from bacteria to viruses. As we age, the production and efficiency of certain immune cells decline. White blood cells, which are the body's primary defenders, may not respond as quickly or effectively, and the production of antibodies in response to infections or vaccines may decrease. This makes older adults more susceptible to illnesses like influenza, pneumonia, urinary tract infections, and even more severe complications from common viruses. Regular vaccinations, including the flu shot, pneumococcal vaccine, and shingles vaccine, become crucial to provide extra protection when your natural defenses are less robust. Nutrition plays a central role in supporting immune function. Diets rich in vitamins and minerals help your body produce and maintain healthy immune cells. Vitamin C from fruits like oranges, berries, and kiwis helps protect cells and supports antibody production. Vitamin D, often obtained from sunlight exposure or fortified foods, strengthens the immune system and reduces the risk of infections. Zinc, found in meat, nuts, and legumes, is critical for immune cell function. Additionally, antioxidants from colorful vegetables, green tea, and other nutrient-dense foods reduce inflammation and oxidative stress, which can otherwise impair immune responses. Protein, too, is essential because immune cells are made up of amino acids, and a consistent intake helps your body repair tissues and produce vital immune components. Hydration is often overlooked, but is equally important for immunity. Water helps carry nutrients to cells, remove toxins, and maintain mucous membranes, which act as the body's first line of defense against pathogens. Dehydration can weaken your immune response and make infections more likely or recovery slower. Alongside water, consuming herbal teas, broths, and soups can provide both hydration and nutritional support. Regular physical activity, even gentle movement, is another powerful tool to support immunity. Walking, stretching, tai chi, or low-impact exercises improve circulation, allowing immune cells to move efficiently throughout the body. Exercise also helps reduce stress hormones like cortisol, which, when elevated chronically, can suppress immune function. Maintaining a routine of moderate activity enhances energy levels, strengthens muscles, and supports overall health, all of which contribute indirectly to a more resilient immune system. Sleep and stress management cannot be overlooked. Sleep is when the body repairs itself and produces infection-fighting proteins and cells. In older adults, sleep patterns may shift, with lighter or fragmented sleep, making it essential to prioritize rest. Creating a calming bedtime routine, avoiding stimulants late in the day, and maintaining a consistent sleep schedule all help the body perform its restorative functions. Similarly, chronic stress elevates cortisol, which suppresses immunity over time. Mindfulness, meditation, prayer, or deep breathing exercises can reduce stress, improve emotional well-being, and support a stronger immune response. Finally, preventive care and awareness are key. Regular checkups, screenings, and monitoring of chronic conditions such as diabetes, hypertension, or heart disease can prevent complications and support overall immune resilience. Even simple hygiene practices like hand washing and safe food handling are powerful tools for reducing exposure to infections. Recognizing early signs of illness and seeking timely medical care ensures faster recovery and reduces the risk of serious complications. Aging may naturally reduce the efficiency of your immune system, but it does not mean surrendering to illness or prolonged recovery. With proper nutrition, hydration, exercise, sleep, stress management, vaccinations, and preventive care, your body can continue to defend itself and recover effectively. Supporting your immune system is not just about fighting infections. It is about maintaining independence, energy, and the ability to enjoy life fully at 80 and beyond. By taking proactive steps, you give your body the strength it needs to stay resilient and thrive through the later years. As you reach 80, another important change that often goes unnoticed is the impact of aging on your emotional well-being and social life. While physical health naturally takes much of the focus, your mental and emotional state plays an equally crucial role in your overall quality of life. Loneliness, isolation, anxiety, or depression can become more pronounced in later years, particularly if mobility decreases, friends or loved ones pass away, or daily routines become more limited. These emotional challenges are not inevitable, but they are common, and they can influence your physical health, cognitive function, and even your immune system. Understanding the importance of social connection and emotional resilience is key to thriving in your 80s. Human beings are inherently social creatures, and the connections we maintain throughout life have a profound effect on our mental health. Engaging with friends, family, neighbors, or community groups provides a sense of belonging and purpose. Social interaction stimulates the brain, reinforces memory and communication skills, and reduces stress hormones that can damage the body over time. Activities like volunteering, participating in hobby clubs, or attending group classes provide meaningful engagement and help combat feelings of isolation. Even simple daily interactions, like a conversation with a neighbor or a phone call to a family member, can lift your mood and reinforce emotional well-being. Hobbies and creative pursuits are another cornerstone of emotional health. Engaging in activities you love, whether it's painting, gardening, writing, music, or cooking, not only provides enjoyment but also gives a sense of accomplishment. Creative expression has been shown to reduce stress, boost mood, and even improve cognitive function. For those who may face mobility limitations, adaptive approaches like virtual classes, seated exercises, or online communities can offer similar benefits. The goal is to remain engaged with life, keep learning, and find joy in small daily moments. Spirituality or mindfulness practices can also play a profound role in emotional resilience. Prayer, meditation, gratitude exercises, or reflective journaling help maintain inner balance, reduce anxiety, and provide a framework for coping with the challenges of aging. These practices calm the mind, regulate stress hormones, and support mental clarity. Many older adults find that investing time in reflection, spiritual growth, or mindfulness strengthens their sense of purpose and provides comfort during difficult times. Physical health and emotional health are deeply intertwined. Chronic pain, limited mobility, or illness can lead to frustration or sadness, while a positive emotional state can motivate healthy habits like exercise, proper nutrition, and adherence to medical care. Regular movement, even light daily activity, stimulates endorphins, improves sleep, and elevates mood. Balanced nutrition, adequate hydration, and sleep quality also influence brain chemistry, which directly affects emotional well-being. By attending to both body and mind, you create a positive feedback loop that enhances overall health and vitality. Technology can also support social connection, especially for those who may have limited mobility or live far from loved ones. Video calls, social media, online learning platforms, and virtual communities allow you to maintain friendships, participate in group activities, and stay engaged with the world. These tools ensure that even when physical barriers exist, emotional and social engagement can continue. Importantly, emotional well-being in your 80s is not only about feeling happy, it is about sustaining purpose, connection, and